I am definitely a nervous camper. I am the kind of person who twitches at every sound and thinks that the distant rumble of a quad bike could only be someone coming to tell us off and send us packing. Despite this fear, I still love camping, and I've camped many times with my family in Brochan over the years, but never alone. I have dreamed of solo camping and long-distance hiking since I was 18 years old and read Cheryl Strayed's book, Wild. That book inspired me in so many ways, but I have just never found the courage within myself to just go and do it. I have always found myself deliberating and making excuses as to why I shouldn't go, and why today is not right, and maybe next week. But at some point, I guess I've just got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Good evening. I'm out on my own tonight for a solo camp. I'm feeling quite nervous about it, but it's also really nice to just be out on my own, enjoying the quiet, and it's just so still. I made the error of not bringing midge repellent. At the moment it's okay up here, but further down the mountain it was very midgy, which looked really nice in the light, but I was thinking, oh god, no midge repellent, am I going to be bitten, eaten alive all night? But I think it's okay up here, and there's a slight breeze, so it should be alright. I've actually been planning to go out camping for like the last 2 weeks on my own, and I've just been finding excuses or like saying I'm too tired or anything really just to get out of going on my own. But I've actually come out tonight, and yeah, I'm feeling okay at the moment. I'm not feeling too scared or anything, and I'm just feeling quite at home, which is nice. And I guess because I'm used to going out for walks on my own anyway. So at the moment, before it's nightfall, I'm feeling alright about it. I'm just in my bivvy bag tonight, which I just feel is a lot more discreet. So I'm going to feel like no one will see me, hopefully. It's quite quiet anyway. I haven't seen anyone yet. So hopefully that continues. So yeah, I'm just going to make my dinner, which is really simple. It's just pot noodle. And then I'll set up my little camp, and yeah, hopefully it all goes okay. This water I got from a stream, and it's a bit murky, so I'm going to filter it and boil it to be safe. These are my little tea bags, very useful for carrying chocolate. This is my after dinner snack. You can see it, Buja Buja truffles. I think they're the best chocolate I have ever tried. And if I get even more peckish, non flapjack. So I'm just going to set my bivvy bag and then have my noodles. I think it's like 15 minutes from sunset now, and I've intentionally got here quite late because it's not only you're more inconspicuous when you arrive late and leave early, but also it just gives me less time to worry about what could happen. And hopefully soon I'll be asleep and hopefully not waking up too much. It's my little hoop bivvy, my sleeping bag, which is actually like a really winter one, but I get very cold at night, so I've got that. And this is the best bit, it's my down jacket put in. I'm not even sure what that is, but I've got it anyway, and it makes a very nice pillow. So yeah, it's my little camp. Not a bad view. Morning, I've made it through the night. Nothing came to eat me, nothing came to kidnap me. I actually found it quite alright. I think there was one time I woke up and I felt a little bit scared, but yeah, mostly I just slept. So yeah, it was all good. I think it was nearly full moon last night, so it was quite light anyway. It's very nice to wake up here on my own, to be honest. I think I'm going to get up and make coffee in a minute, but I don't think I'm going to have breakfast because it's so early, and I think I'm going to head home quite early. Bloody pot won't come off the thing. Got my coffee. So I think solo camping is amazing now I've done it, and I can't believe I've spent so many years putting it off and not going out on my own. It's ridiculous really, because it's just, I think the idea of it is way worse than actually doing it, and when you're actually doing it it's just fine. Well, I found it anyway. But I am in a familiar place, so if I was in somewhere that wasn't so familiar, I don't know if I would feel more worried, maybe, probably. But yeah, I just thought I'd say a few things that I did that made me feel more comfortable going out, in case you're someone who's wanting to go out on your own. I'm feeling nervous, like I have been for a long time. So first of all, I picked a spot that I knew. I've camped here before with Brochan, so I knew the spot, and so it felt quite familiar as well, which I think helped a bit. I've not done a big walk. I think it's about half an hour from the road, so I knew that if I panicked or like really wanted to get out, I could. And it's not like you're in the middle of nowhere and you've got like a day's hike back. I think that helped a bit as well, knowing that I had an escape if I really, really did feel scared. Having something nice to eat. I mean, I know pot noodle isn't very fancy, but you know, it's comforting. And I did have hot chocolate, but I don't know if it was the murky stream water, but it tasted a bit weird, so I didn't drink it. But my booja chocolates were very nice as an after dinner treat. So just having that to look forward to is nice. And I have my coffee in the morning, which I'm a bit obsessed with coffee, so that I look forward to. Arriving quite late kind of helped, because it just meant that I didn't have a lot of time to think about it and like worry about noises and things like that. And I mean, I got up, I had work yesterday and I got up at 4:30 I think, so I was quite tired anyway. So like tiring yourself out can be quite a good thing, I think. So you just fall asleep. Also doing it at this time of year, because it's God, what day is it now? Like, we're in June anyway. So we're heading towards the longest day and the shortest night. So it meant that the hours of darkness were, I think it was only like 5 hours of darkness. So I think that helps a lot, because you don't have to worry, you know, at 4 a.m. it's getting light. So you know you haven't got hours and hours of darkness to be potentially worried about all the rustles and noises that go on. Yeah, and other than that, I just thought, you know, I used to live in Edinburgh and I used to walk down quite a dodgy street in the dark, and I did that like 3 times a week for quite a long time when I was doing a course. So I just kept thinking like that was way more dangerous than camping out on the mountains where no one really is, and I doubt anyone's going to find you. So yeah, just think that, you know, like when you're in a public space, you're probably far more likely to run into trouble than you are on a mountain. Well, that's what I think anyway. I might be wrong. But that was my logic to try and make myself feel better as well. But yeah, I definitely recommend it if you are trying to get the courage to go out camping on your own. And I know for some people it's just so easy, and they probably won't understand why I was so scared and like saying, oh God, you know, all these things made me feel better. But yeah, for people, well, like me, I'm quite a nervous person anyway, I'd say. So it's quite a daunting thing to do. But yeah, once you've done it, I think it's just a lot easier then.